How to get a haircut for curly hair. Choose a haircut which will suit the shape of your face. In addition to your curl pattern and your hair texture, various cuts will look different on you depending on the shape of your face. Pull your hair away from your face and take a self-portrait or trace the shape of your face on a mirror. If your forehead is the widest part of your face, you likely have an oval face. If your cheeks are the widest part of your face, you may have a round face shape. You have a square face shape if you have a wide jaw. If you have a wide jaw but a pointed chin, you have a heart-shaped face. Choose long layers if you have a round face. Long layers can help slim a round face, and they look good on almost all curl types. Your hair will appear to be mostly the same length, but your stylist will add a little texture and length with the layers. A deep side part paired with long layers is especially flattering to round face shapes. Long layers can work with a variety of different lengths. Opt for a pixie cut if you have a round face and you want short hair. Pixie cuts made of tousled curls can be extremely flattering to a round face. It will bring the focus to your eyes and the apples of your cheeks. This style is fairly low maintenance, but you may need to use a little product to get your curls to cooperate at this shorter length. Choose angled layers if you have a square face. The angular lines of a square face look best when they're balanced with soft layers. When you're choosing a length, pick a cut that falls above or below your chin. Cuts that end at the jawline add width to your face. Consider asking your stylist to add a few short layers around your forehead to add bounce to your style. Go with a collarbone length cut for a heart-shaped face. Full curls around your shoulders will balance out the width of your forehead and will bring attention to your delicate chin. Depending on the shape of your curls, you might want a few light layers at the bottom to avoid having triangle-shaped hair when it dries. Another option for a heart-shaped face is a chin-length bob, which will create flattering fullness around your jawline. Ask for a shoulder skimming cut with a side part for an oval face. Oval faces are more narrow, and a side part will enhance your cheekbones and play up your curls. Layers which add volume to the sides of your hair can also help balance out the narrowness of your face. Fortunately, most haircuts look good on an oval face. If you have an oval face, don't be afraid to try something different. An afro is also a good style for oval face. Maintain your cut with a trim every 6 to 8 weeks. Since curly hair tends to be dry, it can be especially prone to split ends, which can make your hair look frizzy. For fresh, bouncy curls, don't skip your hair appointments. Your trim should also be cut on dry hair to maintain the shape of the original cut. Choosing the right stylist. Search for a stylist with experience cutting curly hair. Curly hair doesn't behave the same way that straight hair does, and you need a stylist who understands that. Ask your curly-haired friends and family if they have a stylist they would recommend, especially if you love their hairstyle. You can also run a search online specifically for curly hair stylists. Try searching for options like, Best Curly Hair Stylists in Portland or Curly Hair Stylists in Atlanta. Use websites like Instagram and Facebook to find local stylists. Look through their pictures to see if you like the results of the cuts that they do. You can even stop curly-haired strangers if you like their style and ask them who their stylist is. Schedule a consultation to meet the stylist before you get a cut. Once you find a stylist you're interested in, meet them in person. Most salons offer free consultations so you can decide whether a stylist is a good fit for you before you book an appointment. Give the salon a call and inquire. Consultations are usually about 15 minutes and should be booked in advance. Look up customer reviews of hair salons to see if they have satisfied customers. Ask plenty of questions during the consultation. Be sure to ask the stylist about their experience cutting different types of curly hair. Pay attention to how confident the stylist sounds about your hair type. If you don't feel comfortable, or if the stylist sounds hesitant, you may want to keep looking. Ask questions like, do you have a lot of clients with curly hair? You could also ask, what would you do to make my curls more defined, or what cut do you think would work best for my texture? Bring along pictures of styles you like to show the stylist during your consultation. The consultation should be hands-on. The stylist should touch your hair and examine your scalp so they can really understand your unique curls. Choose a stylist who dry cuts to avoid having your hair cut too short. Curls stretch out when they're wet, which can make it hard to get the length just right. Although there are some great stylists who wet cut curly hair, dry cutting is preferred by most curly-haired styling experts. A good stylist may want to wash your hair in the salon and allow it to air dry so they can get a fresh look at your natural curl pattern. Avoid choosing a stylist who advises you that you should straighten your hair. Instead, try to find someone who will help you embrace the natural texture of your hair. Beware of stylists who want to brush out your curls while they're wet. If your stylist prefers to cut wet hair, don't let them run a brush through your damp curls. Wet brushing curly hair can cause a lot of damage and should only be detangled with a wide-toothed comb. Some people prefer not to use a brush on curly hair at all, wet or dry, but that's a personal choice.